Hey, what's up? Ryan here, setthepacetriathlons.com. Again, if you're watching this live on Facebook, I am doing another post because I thought this was interesting and important. It came out a little bit ago, a few weeks ago. It just came to forefront because here we are, August 19th of 2021, and there's rumors that the World Championship for 2021 is going to be pushed back because of COVID and case counts and all this other fun stuff. But this also brought to mind the changes in the Legacy program, because for athletes that do not qualify, usually you got to be first or second in your age group to qualify to be able to race Kona and sign up for Ironman World Championship in Kona, Hawaii. You have to, like I said, pretty much win your age group or be second place or hope for a roll down. Or they came out with the Legacy program, so if you've done 12 Ironman races, then you could apply for the Legacy program. So they have changed it a little bit, and they're going to change it because there's just so many people now qualifying, because 12 Ironman races, people will go out there and do 3 or 4 a year to hurry up and get there and qualify to be able to do Kona. Problem is now they've got more athletes and spots to do it, so they came up with some changes. So if you look at the email here, over the years, Legacy program, blah, blah, blah. As a result, starting in 2024, Legacy program qualification process will change, requiring athletes, I want to highlight this, to complete 12 full-distance Ironman branded triathlon finishes. That's the same as before. And the athlete's participation history must span 12 or more years. 2 of the 12 full-distance Ironman race triathlon finishes, one each year, must occur in most recent 2 years per application. So your 12 Ironman races have to span over 12 years. So you can't just do 3 a year for 4 years and qualify. The last 2 years leading up to your application, you have to have done 1 Ironman per year. You can't, that last year, do 2 Ironman races in 1 year and then be qualified to do it. It has to span 12 years, have to do 2. I mean, it's basically a way to make sure that you're not kind of dinking the system by doing a bunch of Ironman races in 1 year, and then, which is an accomplishment and feat in itself, but at the same time, that kind of whittles down how many people are available, and it kind of spaces and spreads things out, which I kind of get. Personally, my first Ironman was in 2013 in Lake Tahoe, which is now defunct. But, so it's 2021 now, so that is 8, 9, 10, so that is 8 years. So if I keep doing one, and I'm up to 8 Ironman races, I do 4 more, 1 each year. That gets me, some years I've done 2. This year I've done 2. I'm in Tulsa, I'm in Florida. So I will be up to 9, but if I get done with my 12 before the time to change, or the time to apply for the Legacy program, it kind of screws things up. Change will be implemented as of the 2024 Legacy program acceptance year. Applications open November 2023. So if you're going to apply by November 2023, you could do 12 Ironmans in 1 year if you want to, and then you qualify for Legacy and you can apply. Or you're going to be dumped into the new system. So if you hit the Learn More button, this is the current program, current Legacy program. So this is kind of interesting. It's just kind of odd. 2022 to 23 Ironman Legacy program, the online registration application period as follows. There will be $50 admin fee to apply. So this is when the windows you can apply: November 29th, 2021, December 31st, 2021, and as the race, the World Championship in 2022. So if you qualify by November 29th, 2021, you can apply, and then it closes December 31st. If you don't get in before December 31st, the window closes. High demand Legacy program, slots available. Legacy program is not drawing and applicants position wait list based on timestamp of their application submission. So it behooves you, if you're qualified, to apply as soon as that window opens. The next part is the current wait list extends to the 2024 Ironman World Championship. So currently, time of this video is 2021, so there's 3 years that program is already full. So, and with this announcement and people are paying attention, I guarantee it's going to go probably another year. Applicants must meet the following requirements in order to be eligible for the program: 12 full-distance Ironman branded 140.6 races, including existing and past events prior to application. Applicant must have never participated in Ironman World Championship. So if you've ever gone there before, if you qualified or whatever, that doesn't count. You're not in the Legacy program. Maybe if you did 12 after that, but I think right now that's, if If you've already been to Kona, you're probably not looking at the Legacy program. Must have completed at least one full Ironman distance race event in each of the 2 years prior to applying. So that hasn't changed. So the 2 years before applying, you have to have done at least one Ironman race each year. Applicants must be registered for a full distance Ironman branded race event in the year the application is submitted. In 2022 for 2022 applicants. So if you're applying in 2022, you already have to be signed up for a race, or have already done one. Once the athletes have met the above eligibility requirements, applied and confirmed Legacy Program athlete to complete at least one of the following Ironman and branded events each calendar year leading up to their assigned race. So if your race is in 2024, you have to complete one of these in each year after. You have to either do a full Ironman, a 70.3, or a 5150 race. 5150 races are kind of hard to come by these days. So if you're into doing the 70.3 every year and it really doesn't matter, then hey, so you can get your 12 races, 2 per year, and then 1 the year you apply. And then after that, like I said, if you're applying now, it's out to 2024. So for the next 3 years, you have to do at least a 5150, but at least a 70.3 for 3 years in a row leading up there. If you miss it, and COVID notwithstanding, then you lose your qualification for that Legacy program. Applicants for 2022 Ironman Legacy program required to be registered for full distance Ironman branded 140.6 in 2022 at the time of applying. If the applicant is confirmed and validated, must be their 2022 validating race must be a full distance Ironman branded event. So they got some examples there. Legacy program, yeah. So it's interesting. Here's a 24 update. Basically, they're spreading it out over 12 years. And completing one full distance Ironman in 2022 and a full distance Ironman in 2023. So I just want to bring this to your attention. So hopefully you guys caught this. This was an email that came out to athletes. I'm not just because I'm an Ironman certified coach, but it just came out. Hopefully you guys paid attention to this, because I think it's kind of a subtle change. So no longer can you go do 3, 4. I mean, I know I have friends. I think they're trying to get in under the deadline. I'm half tempted to look at it, but doing 2 Ironman races a year is kind of a tall order anyway. Doing more than that is just kind of a pain too. But then even after you've done those, the year you're applying, you have to be signed up for another Ironman race. So it's a tall order if you're not just kind of doing it how your body and how your lifestyle can handle it. If you're trying to cram it in, that's great. So just be aware that 2023, they're going to close the door on the old system and the new system kicks in. So it has to be spread over 12 years. So if you've got, and this is 2021, you got a couple races in 22, a couple races in 23, and you're thinking you get there, better change strategy to get there quicker, because they're going to change the program. So make sure that you are aware of this. I just want to do a video to put it out there. If you thought this was great, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you see it on YouTube, give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel. Comment on there if you think it's interesting or not interesting. But I just want to throw this out there, because if you're aiming for the Legacy program for racing Ironman's World Championships in Kona, then this is important for you, and this is something you should be aware of and know about, because it's coming. They're changing it. They put it out there. Change to be implemented, 2024 Legacy program. So if you're out there trying to get your races in and done and qualified, boom, here you go. Yeah, and the wait list is already out to 2024. So you can apply, and you could be waitlisted to 2025, 2026. You still have to do either 70.3 or 5150 or a full Ironman for every year you're on that wait list. So just be ready for that. Be geared up. If this is your hurrah and you're going to get to 12 and you're done, you're not done. You got to keep doing the races until you get to that the Kona year you're going to do it. So just be aware. It's out there. Just wanted to kind of throw it out there so you guys are aware of it. With that, happy training and happy good luck trying to get to your Legacy program status, and I hope it works out for you if you're working that way. Talk to you later.